Right guys, Billy here from Wood Junki Tool Labs again, and I've got another Aldi Workzone tool to show you today. It's part of the giveaway. This is a giveaway tool. So if you're in sort of small spaces, and I know we're in summer now, but lights are going to be sort of needed more as this, you know, the shorter nights draw in. And if you're in sheds, garages, small workspaces like I am, I had a light fitted, but sometimes that you need to direct a light to a certain spot, and you need sort of something light and portable, something that you can hang up, maybe magnetise or grip or something like that. So when I was going round Aldi, I seen these clipping rechargeable work light. So you know, I've not got it out of the box yet. It's first time like I've come to it. I just bought it, picked it up. Now these were £8.99 according to my ticket. £8.99. Now when I was in store, I must have read it wrong. I thought they were £5.99, but it says on my ticket £8.99. So £8.99 is what I paid for it. Whether somebody in the checkouts got it wrong or it was a wrong tag, I don't know. But we'll see if it's actually worth £8.99. Let's get down to the table and let's give it a look round. So on the front it says clipping rechargeable work light, 2 brightness levels. Same on that side, and then on this side it's got clipping rechargeable work light, and then convenient to clip on, adjustable light angle, type C USB cable. And then on the back it's got colour, grey and blue, product size, the product weight, the colour temperature, 2 brightness levels, the type C connector, something about lumens and all that, capacity operating time, sort of like 2 hours, battery capacity 12 milliamp hours, I think that is. That's all gobbledygook to me. I haven't got a clue about lumens and milliamp hours. All I want to know is, does it light up and will it get me out of a sticky situation if I need be? So let's get out of the box and let's have a look. So this box is not sealed. So it comes with the instructions. I always say, have a look through the instructions. Just go and have a coffee and look through the instructions. It'll take you literally 2 minutes. And then clipping, so it... Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's a ball thing there, like that. I thought I broke it then for a minute. So it's like a clippy sort of thing, and then you've got like this sort of ball mechanism, but that's not very good. It doesn't sort of stay in one sort of spot if you sort of take it off there, unless it's like, you know, you can have it clipped onto something and it's pointing down, you know, you can twist it sort of like that or like that, something maybe, but you can't sort of have it stud. You could have it stud like that, I suppose. I don't know, but it's got this clip. This is the... Let's clip that back into there first. That's just not clipping in. See, this is what I like seeing. You know, like when you go into these places and you don't see what's actually in the box sort of thing. But I don't like that. That's a bit... It's a bit too free to come away from there, if that makes sense to you. And that there's just a ball. It's just on a clip there. I mean, it seems nice and secure on there, but it's a bit loose. I'm sure you, if you wanted to jam it up some roads, you could do. There's your charging point there, which is covered over. So if you're working outside, I suppose, and then your on-off switch. First impressions, I like it, but I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like that. I just don't. Maybe if you're clipping it, I don't know. It feels, or it should be tighter than that. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. But it feels like it should be tighter. And like that, I mean, you clip it back into place there. Now that should sort of lock some road, surely. But there's no sort of clip there to hold that in. Does it move up or down or side to side? No. Just clips off. So, let's see if we can get it on. Now, let's see if we can get it on. I'm going to face it away from the camera because I don't want to blare you. So, that's 1, 2. So, one's a bit dimmer than the other and off. So, big light, sort of small light, off. I'm just trying not to get you on. Oh, it is bright. It is bright. I don't want to shine it at the camera, but it is bright, that. Even that's bright. So it's a nice and bright light. It is. You know, I'll give it that. The body, it's all sort of plastic. These blue bits around the edges are like, they're like rubbery. I won't say it's rubber, but it's rubbery. It feels rubbery. I'm not sure. It might be a really soft plastic, that. I'm not sure it's 100% rubber. But again, I'm sure there must be a way to tighten that onto there, surely. I'm going to have a look at the instructions and just find out. Would it sit like that, clip like that? It just feels a bit... interesting. Right, I can't see anything on there about that swivelling thing, but what I did read here, it is, this product is designed for indoor lighting only. It is intended for private household use and not suitable for commercial purposes. So if you're a builder, plumber, whatever, you know, you can't claim on a warranty on it. Only use the product as described in the manual. Any other use is considered improper and may result damage to property or injury to the persons. This product is not a toy, although, forgive me, but it feels like a toy. You know, I'm only saying my mind. I'm only saying what it. The light is nice and strong. I like that, but it just feels. It feels fucking cheap. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's get it stuck on something. Right, so I've clipped it to the edge of my table, my miter saw here. Let's switch it on. That's clipped on. That feels really loose, but like it's automatically give me a bit of extra light there. Just let's mark that off, just to, it doesn't matter where I am, just to see. Yeah, it's giving me more light there. So in that case scenario, it's all right. Just make sure nothing comes in contact with that, obviously. Right, that's, you think that's flickering. It's not. It's because of the frame rate on my camera, but it's not flickering. That's what I mean. I've got it thingy there, and I've got it down on my table. That should be sort of so I can, you know, it'll stay there, but it doesn't. No, I'm not into that. I don't think it's right. Like in that scenario there, it's not too bad. I mean, you could sort of twist it about again, but if you want to sort of, it's too loose. I mean, doing it like that and like that, sort of. Let me turn light out. You get the drift with the light, right? So sort of like, you know, you're gonna have to mess about with it a bit. But if you want it sort of to direct it down, sort of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is handy, but is it worth actually buying? I know it's $8.99. I know it's a cheap light, and it just feels, I don't know the longevity of that sort of clip. I think with a bit of banging about, that's going to snap. I can feel that sort of in my hand there. I can sort of feel that plastic sort of, you know, the tension in the plastic where, you know, it's not going to snap, but over a prolonged period it's going to weaken. I don't know. Well, let's get on to my conclusion. Right guys, my conclusion. Right, so $8.99 cheap light, we know that, but sometimes you go into these places and $8.99 you think you're getting, it's crap. I don't like it. I think it's crap. The light itself, the lighting is fine. If you've seen it flickering on the video, yeah, that's because of the frame rate on my camera. It weren't flickering. The light was nice and bright. When you turned it down a notch, it was nice and bright still, and that was all fine. But it's just too cheap. It's, you know, I know it's a cheap tool. I know it's for DIYers and sort of, you know, weekend woodworkers like me, like everybody else. And yeah, it might be okay, it might be beneficial, but if I went back in now and I knew what I'm showing you, I wouldn't pay £8.99 for that. I wouldn't touch it. I know it's rechargeable, but I wouldn't touch it. No chance, because it's not about the £8.99. It's about the sort of cheapness of it. The quality's not good, apart from the light. The light quality's good, but the actual fitting and what it's supposed to do, in my opinion, is not up to standard. So it sort of takes away what it's designed to do, if that makes sense. It's clip on. You've seen it when I was clipping on it. You try and get it in a position and it just won't stay. It won't stay unless you can jam that sort of bald section up at the back. But why should you? You're paying for that feature, aren't you? And I know it's £8.99, and I know what people are going to say. You'd pay a lot more for something else. But that's where sometimes it's always best to go and pay a bit more money for your tools. Sometimes, because sometimes, although you do get good tools in Lidl and in Aldi and places like that sometimes, but there is some stinkers, and I think that is one of the tools, unfortunately. So I can't recommend that tool. I can't. I just can't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You put in the comments what I'm doing wrong. But for me, and I know everybody is each to their own, and everybody will have different views on that. But for me, it's not worth it, and I'm so glad I bought that to show you. And I am going to give this away to somebody because the light does work. Do you know what I mean? So just stick around, and I'll tell you how you can win this light. Right, so to enter to win this, what I want you to do is, number one, be subscribed and hit the notifications, because the Sunday winner video will be out, and I don't want anybody to miss the sort of who's won it, basically. Anything unclaimed after 2 weeks gets given to a man shed. So if you see this video in sort of 2.5 weeks or something after the winner's video and I've give it away, that's tough. I can't keep hold of loads of stuff in my house. So that's that. So what I want you to do is be subscribed, hit the notifications, write the word, the keyword is garbage. That's correct. Write the word garbage and state where you're from. You must tell me where you're from. That helps me stop scammers and all that kind of thing, and it marries up with when you email me in the sort of email the winner, and you say you're from Bedford, and you know the email saying you're in London, I don't know. It just all marries up. So make sure you put your location, subscribed, hit the notifications, write the word garbage and where you're from, and somebody will win that. So while you're on, guys, don't forget, keep tuned in. Make sure you support your local small YouTube creators. It's most important. And this will be out this Sunday. So you're in it to win it. And there's another tool coming tomorrow.